Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial. In today's tutorial we are going to create a pretty simple project using Python. Ever tried to convert any lengthy URL into something shorter? Well, that should not be a problem anymore. In this tutorial we are going to see how we are going to create a URL shortener using Python. So let's get started. The first step we'll need to head over to PyPy. Of course, this is after you have opened your code editor. So for me, I've always preferred using PyCharm. I'm going to use PyCharm for this project too. So head over to your browser, type in PyPy and search for a library known as pyshortener. As you can see, this is the link of the pyshortener, and this is what we need to type in the terminal to install the project into the library into our computer. So let's get started. Copy the link, head over to your code editor, make sure that you have already created a folder and a Python file in it, and inside the Python file head over to the terminal and paste in or type pip install pyshortener. Allow it to install and we'll continue with the process. Now after the installation is done, we'll have to do a few simple things. First of all, we need to import pyshorteners. After importing pyshortener, the next thing we need to do, we need to call pyshortener down here. So how are we gonna do that? So you can call it whatever you want. So for me, I'm going to call it pyshort is equals to pyshorteners.shortener. We need the shortener function, so that's what we are going to call here. So pyshort is equals to pyshorteners.shortener. The next thing, we need to call in the URL that we need to shorten. So how do you do that? You can either call it any name you want. So for me, I'm going to call it URL is equals to input. We are going to use the input function. This is going to allow us to input the URL that we need to be shortened. So input, and in the brackets write something like enter your URL. Easy. The next thing, we need to print the shortened URL. So how do we do that? Print inside the brackets pyshort, remember the pyshort which we called up here, dot tiny URL dot short, and inside the short parenthesis pass in the URL name or the name that you call yours. Guys, that's it. Now let's see if it's working. Let's head over to the browser. Look for any lengthy URL. Run the program. Paste it in and let's see the results. So guys, that's it. That's how you create a URL shortener with only 2 lines of code. Thank you for watching. See you on the next, and remember to subscribe on the channel and like the video for more Python projects in the future.